So this is going to be a reading for my Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a look at your love life and what it consists of for the first half of October. So of course, keep in mind, this is general. So you only want to take what applies and leave the rest. If at any point you want a personal, my information will be in the description. And for a limited time, until October 15th, you can use the code Spooky Season, in all caps, of course, at checkout on my website to get a 40% off discount on your reading. So take advantage of that. First card is going to represent you and your current state when it comes to your love life. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, you're pretty determined to make things work with either someone you have children with, someone who you have an established relationship with, whether it's committed or not. Like, a lot of you are either very committed to putting in work into something, or even starting to question whether or not it's worth putting effort or energy on the table for something to work here. Clarifying that, I have the Death card. So yeah, some of you are kind of questioning whether or not something that you've worked so hard for is on the brink of falling apart. And some of you have actually fell apart with or fell out with this individual already. And now it's more so the, do we fix things? Do we try to like get some sort of rebirth here? Now for my, or not for my Cancers, when it comes to your person's energy, when it comes to this connection, I have the World card. So a majority of you, you're not in contact with this person, and they've pretty much accepted that, like, okay, that this cycle is done. They feel like it was a learned lesson and that there was a lot that they could take from the connection they had with you. And for others of you, you guys are still with each other, but they're questioning whether or not the cycle that you guys just recently tried to get over, whether that's like a cheating cycle that you guys were stuck in, or arguments that were persisting too much, and you guys finally coming to a point of like resolving that. They're wondering whether or not like that cycle's actually done. Are you guys going to leave that chapter behind you guys and move forward? Now, the current state of your connection with this person, with the Three of Pentacles, if you're not talking to this person right now, they're questioning whether or not you even want to put effort into it. If they come forward, are you going to be cooperative, or are you going to give them a hard time and make them basically regret coming forward and confessing that they still have feelings? And if you're still with this person, they're very much willing to put the effort forth. But if there's like a third party that's confusing things and muddying the water, or where there's like a lack of cooperation on both of you guys' end at different times because of being stubborn or ego or whatever it may be, there's a need for that to be addressed. Now, the recent past, when it comes to your love life, recently you guys may have been kind of just waiting for someone to show you different than what you've experienced in your love life. For my singles, this is you like waiting for the universe to just bring a soulmate or bring a divine partner into your life, and like trying to see what's the holdup. And for people who are in some sort of connection with someone, this is more so you trying to remain patient, and then still in the same breath looking at everything you guys have accomplished in your relationship and everything that's taken place within the relationship, and having some legitimate questions. But ultimately, this is you guys trying to be patient overall with what you've been experiencing in your love life. Now, the near future, if I can get the card, we have the Nine of Cups. So in the near future, there's going to be a focus on personal happiness and doing what makes you happy. So, of course, that's going to be different for each and every one of you, what that personal happiness looks like. But you guys are definitely going to try to do what you deem as being best for you. There may be a wish or a desire fulfilled in the near future. When it comes to like either getting back in contact with someone who you didn't really have the most happy like ending with, or the last conversation or dealings you had with a particular person may have been not that positive. So you guys may have a chance to kind of clear the air, and that may make you happy in some form. Now, the advice for you with the Two of Swords, there's a need for you to make up your mind, but also make sure that you're not letting your mind conflict and confuse and have you all over the place. And then also being in a space to where you're not making decisions in your best interest because you're so conflicted, and then creating a level of stagnant energy in your life in the process. Also, where you guys are dealing with someone who doesn't know what they want, you guys need to stop putting up with other people's uncertainty. Okay, it's one thing for you to be uncertain, but for you to deal with somebody who doesn't know what they want, you're going to always be just trying to conform to what this person has going on, if they themselves can't even make up their mind on where they want to take things or what they want to do. This is working through verbal clashings. Some of you have arguments with your person that are meaningless or just pointless. Now, the outcome for this time frame with the Ace of Wands, definitely trying to rekindle the passion in some form with like a sexual connection some of you guys have, or even just with a love interest. You guys are going to be trying to rekindle the passion after having just like this heated, angry energy surrounding you guys for some time. A lot of you who are single, you guys may be just needing an itch scratch for a bit, and others of you want a serious connection, but it's like wanting something new, wanting something that feels fresh, and considering if you should put yourself on the dating market. If you've been single for a bit, it's a process to put yourself back out there. But this is what I see. I mean, I hope I put things in perspective for you. If you did enjoy, definitely thumbs the video up and subscribe. Check out the description box to get a personal, and I will see you in the next one.